In the sit-down, actor Moshe Ndiki was first introduced to audiences through his humorous and over-the-top comedy skits on social media. Now, this quickly turned to television, acting, radio and presenting. Following a successful career on screen, Ndiki has taken to sharing the most sacred part of his life with fans and viewers in a new Bear It All reality show. The show premieres on Newzroom Afrika on Sunday, the 28th of January, and follows Ndiki as he navigates his journey to fatherhood through surrogacy, a new relationship and family life. Take a look at this.
Everyone knows this version of me. Loud, funny, and fabulous. And I am a TV presenter, businessman. But there's one role I'm really proud of. I am going to be a dad. Oh! When I started the surrogacy journey,
he called me at Funusizolwam. How
will I ever be accepted ekaya?
Case of the ex.
I really have met the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
I'm scared.
This is my journey. Life with Moshe Season 1 starts Sunday, 28th January at 7 p.m. on Newzroom Afrika.
Well, Moshe joins us now to talk about this exciting new development in his life. Moshe, good morning. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Good morning, Paul, and thank you so much for having me.
That is a bear all. I mean, just looking at those seconds of the trailer, you expose and talk about so much. It gets really personal. What inspired this concept?
I think for the longest time, when I thought about having a reality show, I was just like, okay, I think mostly they're just going to see me getting up, going to have lunch with friends, and then what? You know, there was nothing in my life that I would say was significant enough to watch, really. You know, at the time I was single, and I didn't really have any other responsibilities besides myself. And when I started my surrogacy journey, I thought to myself, actually, not because okay, well, I mean, it does come with it. Cameras following you all around. But I think it's more educational because surrogacy in South Africa, not much has been spoken about. And we've made so much progress, you know, in terms of the surrogacy laws, the process in itself. I'd like to say when it comes to surrogacy, it's not the easiest process or journey. It's not the easiest. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's emotionally draining, financially so sometimes. So you need to be ready for it. And I wanted to, you know, teach people, not only my LGBTQI community who want to start their own families, and also the fact that you can do it by yourself. You know, you don't need a partner to do it. That's another unconventional part of it because you would think, but okay, no, maybe it's you and a partner. No, you can do it by yourself. So it was literally just to educate people on how it works, the emotions that it involves, the patience more than anything that it involves as well.
And what about the reaction from your family? You know, having to say, you know, this is not essentially how it should be done?
Yeah. You know what? Especially going to Islalini and Ngasninde and Ngamakwe, having a sit down with my uncles, you know, and having to explain the whole thing. I mean, they've always known that I'm gay.
Yes.
And I never really sat them down. They were just like, oh, okay, we see he's different, but okay, you know, because I come from, I'd like to say, a very liberal family, liberal and very accepting family. But now when it comes to this part, they're like, okay, cool, we can get the gay part. What is this now? Because the first question they ask is, okay, that's great, you're having a child, where's the mom?
Yeah.
I'm like, about that. There's no mom. Biologically, yes, there is, which is my egg donor, who I will forever be grateful to, but I'm not allowed to know, I'm not allowed to meet. And then there's my surrogate as well, who's held my hand throughout this whole journey. I feel like she held my hand more than I held her hand. So it was just the explaining, but and then, you know, obviously the questions of, so is the surrogate not going to want to take the child or the children? And it was stressful. I remember even like during the meeting, I was just looking down, looking there, looking like everywhere but my uncles, and I was like, yeah, some of the questions are valid, but you know what? They're absolutely amazing.
Why was this next chapter of your life so important? I mean, the questions were valid, yes.
Yeah.
Did that lead you to second guessing and perhaps thinking, maybe not?
By that time, she was already 5 months pregnant. 7 months pregnant, actually. So I was just like, yeah, I guess then you will see to finish.
It is what it is.
But you know what? I've always wanted to be a dad. It's a weird thing. I think even when I put it, I've always wanted to be a dad, even in high school, because one of the names that my children has is a name that I thought about in high school. You know, and I was like, I can't wait, because I've always been the favorite uncle, the favorite nephew, or whatnot. And I was just like, hi, man, cute, love my godson, Ukawe, love my nieces, love my nephews. But I would really, I think I'd do a fairly good job at this parenting thing. And it's been a roller coaster of emotions, I don't want to lie. It's been absolutely amazing. And also just seeing it happen, you know, there's some things that you just do. It's like when you go play lotto, you're just like, oh, okay, sure, number 5, number 30, and then Powerball. And then when it actually happens, when you win it, not that I've won it, just in case my debtors are watching, I've not won the lotto. But just that whole thing of it actually happening, you know, and it spoke to me as a person in a way such that anything that I want and I put my mind to, I actually can achieve. With the grace of God, with the right responsibility, focus, state of mind, and emotion, I literally can do it.
Yeah. New love, divorce. I mean, those are also some of the dynamics that form part of the bigger picture.
Yeah, a divorcee. I always say this to my friends, but guys, I never made it to Forbes 30 under 30, but divorced under 30, I guess that's more of my realm. And finding love after divorce is, I mean, a lot of people do it, you know, and there's no stigma. Like, there is a stigma sometimes that's attached to a divorce. I always say, guys, but otherwise, the constitution of marriage and love, companionship is one that I've always looked up to. I love love. I love love. I'm one of those to say I love you in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
After dating.
But also, like, putting the show together also came, besides, meeting up with the uncles, telling them about the process of surrogacy, you also had to convince other family members to be on board. We're doing TV. Yes, you will be appearing on screen. And that...
I remember, because let's look at it like this. I'm the only person in my family that's been on television, right? And, well, part of the cast. And now it's a thing of, even when we have the vulnerable and tough conversations and the meetings, they're like, should we not get the cameras out for this? I'm like, no, they're actually here for that. You know, and just making them comfortable around cameras. I think that was the most challenging part in the beginning. But everyone was just like, oh, okay, oh, all right. Even with my mom and my partner is someone that's very reserved. Akapapi, doesn't like the spotlight. It's just like, oh, okay. So convincing him about, okay, just be honest. It is, just be yourself more than anything. Because now I don't want someone to say, baby, yes, lava. What are you saying to me? I'm like, no, just be real. Exactly. So convincing my family was really hard in the beginning, but as soon as they got used to it, even with my uncles, I was like, okay, reality superstar. Like they quickly got the hang of it, and of which that's. Like, I'm really, really grateful to them for that.
And very quickly, why should people watch?
It is a story of black love, romantic love, love within families, love within, when I say families, with your extended families, love with friends, love with your children, more than anything. It's literally a story celebrating black love and educating people on that.